So somebody's asked, they saw me beat the course record at Highley on the 10 mile time trial. So he was basically just wondering how much training am I doing between each time trial. So I'm actually doing quite a lot of volume as well. So I'm doing efforts during rides. Some of it's on the turbo trainer as well. So I'm sometimes going on, say, Zwift platform, doing some more specific intervals during the week, and I will also be doing quite long rides as well. So I could be doing anything between maybe an hour and a half on the road, and that'd be quite hard normally. Make that quite a hilly route really, or go do a chain gang, that type of thing. Or I could be riding up to 6 hours, maybe 110, 120 miles in one go, and I'll still be doing efforts during that. So I'll still do some quite hard efforts up climbs, and maybe do an hour at, say, top of zone 3 occasionally. Just depends, but I wouldn't do exactly the same training every week. It depends how close I am to each time trial, or what specific race I'm training for. So it could be I probably won't do a lot of volume up to an important race, but I will be doing a lot of volume from like maybe 2 or 3 weeks out from that race. So still keeping that aerobic fitness in there, and still doing quite a lot of intensity stuff as well. And I'll make it more specific time trial intervals the closer I get to a race. So I don't know if that answers your question really, but I'd still suggest you'd be doing quite a bit of training between time trials, and don't think that just because you feel a bit tired or sore from doing the training that you actually do a bad time trial, because often I've ridden pretty good times with bad legs. So whether that actually benefits us, me and Steve, or whether that could make it harder to win a medal, I don't actually think that makes it harder to win a medal really. I mean, we're obviously a year older, none of us are getting any younger, so that could make a difference. But I don't think it really is going to make a difference. Me and Steve are still putting out just as good numbers as we were before Rio, if not better. And I think giving us that extra year as well might make our performance actually better, so we'll get a bit more chance to do a bit more maybe aero sessions, and we'll get our bike like just how we want it really. So just giving us that extra year might actually give us a benefit really, so I'm not too worried about that. So for me, I don't think this has actually been that much different to normal really. So I've been able to use Zwift quite a lot. So when there was quite a strict lockdown, I was using Zwift more, and when the weather was a bit worse than it is now. So obviously we've got really good weather now. So I'm trying to get out on the road as much as possible. I'm trying to avoid stopping at shops if I can help it. Up until the recent lockdown changes, I was not stopping at any shops or anywhere to refill, so I was only sticking to around up to 4 hours really, so I could just keep self-sufficient, not too far away from home really, and basically just eliminating that chance of coming into contact with people. Since then, regulations have been changed. I've been getting a few more longer rides, maybe just having one stop just to refill bottles, but still trying to keep away from people really. But I wouldn't say that the lockdown has actually hindered my training anywhere. I think I've had a bit more chance to do like better efforts all on the road as well. So I've not got races to keep tapering for or anything like that. I've just been able to go out and just get the efforts in really. So if anything, it's been quite good, because obviously there's been a bit of pressure, a bit less pressure for us really, because we've not actually got races coming up now. So it's actually been quite nice to be able to do whatever we want really, and still be able to keep fit really. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's been too much of a problem really. Me and Steve don't train together on the tandem every day or anything like that. We normally just train on the track, come together to do time trials, and Steve does quite a bit of stuff on his turbo trainer. and he's been doing a bit on the road as well because his eyesight's still good enough to be able to train on his own. Yeah, it's actually been all right. So I wouldn't say I look up to any specific sports person. I just enjoy what I do, really. I enjoy riding a bike. I think it's brilliant to be able to get out and ride in the countryside and get away from being in the house, really. I quite like all the stuff you get to see as well as a cyclist. Going out riding in Mallorca in the sun, and at the moment you can go out and ride here in the Dales in the sun. So I just enjoy cycling, really. I don't really aspire to be a certain sports person, really. I just think about what I need to do, concentrate on the things I need to do to get better, to be the best I can be for the races that I'm aiming for, really. So yeah, I don't really think I have a specific sports person that I look up to. For me, I don't actually do that much in the gym. As an endurance athlete, we normally do quite a lot of stuff out on the road. If we're riding up to 6 hours or maybe longer, we can get quite a lot of varied training within that. So I don't see too much fitness benefit from going in the gym that much, especially during the season, really. So in summer, when I can get out on the road quite a lot, I can do, if I want to do things that replicate sort of like gym strength training, I can just ride up a really steep hill and just leave it in quite a big gear. So I don't actually do that much in the gym. Some people do. It just depends, really, what they think benefits them. I don't really get much problems with my back or my neck or anything like that. So I've never really had to do a lot of gym stuff. So yeah, it's just personal preference, really, but I don't tend to do that much in the gym.